Hello everyone and welcome to SpeedGaming 3. Today we've got the final Ocarina of Time Randomizer SpeedGaming Live 2022 online qualifier here. Qualifier number 12. I'm starting with me on comms today is Milky. How are you doing?
Doing alright. How are you, Star? And how are you, chat?
Doing alright. Looking forward to a good race here. We've got Alex and Barbu on restream. Alexander Harold, well known around the decently all around the community. You see him oftentimes, especially on the Freaky Friday restreams. Barbu, one of the admins of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Anglophone tournament, who we don't tend to see too much on the Anglophone restreams that I know of, so nice to see them both here.
I'm excited, and I think both potentially battling for bracket spot.
Correct. Barbu is currently sitting just outside the range of bracket.
Yeah, being kind of on that bubble, you know, I'd say there's probably, 5 questionable spots usually, depending on what people end up doing. Some drop out. Oh! That is a spawn. Alex did not seem to know what to make of that. I assume was just writing notes, but, you know, not moving in those... Yup. Where am I? And both doing chickens. I loved it. It's a shorter check in these settings, means people are a little more likely to do it, but I think you should just do chickens, everyone. Oh, of course. Classic. And hello everyone in chat. Cola, Koari, what the hells? Jose, Alcer, Pyra, VXR. Great. Our hint reader is here. Let's go. That looks like money. If it's not money, it's lights. And yeah, sun's on burning cack. Domain waft? Nice. Alright. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that's very nice. And yeah, sun's on burning cack, very unlikely to be necessary. Alex just getting that started right away. Picking up Keaton Mask. Yeah. I mean, honestly, knowing River Way of the Hero, it's tempting to just go up as adult. But it's nice to be able to, you know, steal the chicken and break into Domain while you're there. Sigma, that Link to the Past League team is wrong. You chickens. Yes? Can you hear me?
Can chat hear me?
Can chat hear any of us?
Because apparently, Sigma's having trouble hearing me.
Oh, okay. So I've just been talking to myself for like 3.5 minutes.
Did chat hear my intro at all, or not?
Alright. I guess you were just really quiet. You're fine. You're fine here, but...
That's on the SG end, because apparently the bot muted me now. That bot.
Yeah. Oh, they heard the intro. You just cut out, apparently. Oh, treasure chest game is sad. Sad.
Oh, that's bummer. And this thing. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so I dropped out shortly after the intro happened.
Okay. Well, things happened. Colossus Arch was the really big one.
Oh, I've been watching the
Gomez is
race.
dead.
I was here. It's just that the chat couldn't hear me now. The important distinction.
No, I mean what chat couldn't hear of our discussion.
Alright,
That's
gotcha.
the only thing that stands out in my mind.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Bluro on
Bluro.
Mallet.
Okay.
And, you said lights on the Colossus Arch?
I do not think it was lights, I think it was money. But chat did not confirm or deny.
Actually, yeah, I can't tell. I saw something that could have been lights, a heart piece, money, or a magic spell. I cannot tell.
Yeah, it was definitely yellow. That I know. Shannock, one of our trackers, says money, so until further notice, we will go with money.
So yeah, chat, in case you're wondering, I was completely muted. The bot muted me, apparently. That bot. And then after that, SGN seemed to have me turned down for some reason. But that's fixed now. Songs are hard for Alex.
Hard. Especially this song. I often find myself accidentally hitting down after that second A instead of, you know, right.
I almost always just have to really think about songs, because I don't actually play this game very often. I watch it more than I play it. And I'm very musically inclined, so and that is completely over. I did actually get a good look at it, Alex said. But I'm very musically inclined, so remember the songs by, you know, how they sound, which does not directly correlate with the button mapping, especially because it really throws me off that, I think C up is the highest note, or was it right? I forget. Whichever one it is, it throws me off because I think it's a different order.
Alright, Cola says Rupee, and Pyrus says, you know, sometimes when you struggle playing Requiem, you just play Bolero instead.
Alright, we're gonna get a pedestal check here.
I'm not worried. We have VXR here. Reader extraordinaire.
Yeah,
Oh, just missing the skull.
That did not work for Bachino.
There is an item here, though. I repeat, there is an item.
Our first actual major item of the seed, or at least major item chest, which is a bow. Forest. Let's see, that's forest, water, okay. Fire. DC. And spirit. That is not an amazing layout of things.
No, because that means what? Required DC,
Shadow.
not bad, spirit, but then Jabu, shadow, and water?
Yeah,
No,
well,
not
what is the
water.
forest, man? It's Shadow, Jabu, Deku are our stones to get Serenade from the crater. And DC and Spirit are the two required medallions. That's, That's not good.
Lots of warp songs, which is nice for movement. No sign of Nocturne yet.
No. Force, what Flight Battalion Force is concerning just because Force is generally available relatively early, and you're going to get the item requirements for it at some point. You need a hookshot, you need a bow, you need a strength upgrade.
Yeah, Kirby, I would not be too surprised if it turned out that Nocturne ended up being on Prelude.
For sure.
Alex is going adult. I am guessing, you know, adult CAC is a lot of checks, but like I said, adult River is a pretty compelling play to make, even if you can't break into Domain.
Breaking into Domain doesn't do anything as adult anyway without a bottle. Or not much.
I know, but I'm saying, like, do you wait until you have explosives or scale to go up as child? Because then you can take the chicken and... I mean, you also have ZL. They started with ZL. No, yeah, they got it in Colossus. I remember. And that is Goma. Down. Hi, Goma. Bye, Goma.
Yep. That'll be the first Dungeon Lord of the Seed. That is a required one for Bach. That's the Bloopy.
Wing and a prayer.
At least he got a boat on here, so from his perspective it wasn't totally dead. And that's a Guardi. Also, apologies that I have time to chat for spontaneous French. Duffy is to be quiet, which, as with any other francophone runner on Restream, tends to put me, puts French in the back of my brain a bit more so than the usual. Oh, that
Holy
is a
hell, Mido Provido. Big Poe bottle, okay. Could be interesting there.
30 is dead. Again. That's
Zora Tunic.
Zora Tunic and Hookshot. Oh, that was a Zora Tunic and not a lens. I for some reason saw that as a lens. I do not know why.
I can promise you it was not a lens.
Your eyes are better than mine, so I'll trust that.
It is purple, though.
Is still dead.
It was a purple icon.
Ah, that's why I got mixed up in it. I saw purple and assumed it was the lens. That would be why. He does have they both have custom cosmetics. Alex sporting a very, I think that's a very dark green at least, Kiri tunic.
Alright, a free shield here for Alex. I'm gonna do a glitchless jump here.
Mirror shield in Upper River is probably our way of hero.
Nice. Nailed that. That is a very interesting color combination for Alex.
Very. It's fine. Burning Pack is still set up. Yeah, we've also got a nice, bright lime green, I guess, for Bachby. Not too bad color-wise.
Yeah, not too bad. I kind of like the dark blue a little more, but that's just personal preference. The mirror shield throws it off for me, though.
Yeah, that is not a good color combination. Is that dark blue, dark green, or dark something else as they find that Icy Waters is dead? I can't actually tell for Alex.
I mean, it could be purple. I thought it was blue. All I
know is... It's so dark it's hard to tell what the underlying color is, yeah.
Yeah, so let me tell you that this is a very popular color combination at universities. It's like blue and gold.
Oh, blue and gold works. This is more mustard color, this chat notes. I don't think that works.
Yeah, Cola, imagine doing Ocarina minigame. That was what thwarted you last season, wasn't it?
I forget. I know between Cola 1 Hells and Grand Finals Game 2 last year, one of them hard last location Ocarina Memory, the other hard last location the DMT Fairy. I don't remember who did what. I just knew who did it.
100% was the one who Ocarina minigame.
Because I remember that, and the fact that I nearly had to do a retime live on Restream for Grand Finals. That would have been, something.
Alex, missing that jump to Rufio, man on roof here, always feels bad.
Hello, what the hell's are two last year's finalists in chat. What the hell, saying that would be crazy. Because they have Hard Life Location, DMT Fairy, and Cackley and the Hero and Cack. Gee, thanks. But what the hell, Sincola finished the seed in like 3.5 hours or something like that because they were both last location, and it should have been sub 3 comfortably, but things happened.
Yeah.
As we find out, there's Nocturne.
Nocturne and Boomerang. Big Goron dead.
Those overall results have not turned up anything in walls so far, I notice. Boomerang
None
not
of
as
Alex's
helpful.
anything goes together. None of it.
Not really, as we find Saryasagi in the windmill.
Sorry,
GTG is our final wave the hero. Okay, sure.
I'm calling it right now, folks. Ooh, Fortress is foolish. My favorite.
Except GTG wave here is kind of less. Speaking of GTG, there's ice arrows. They're not French vanilla today. And hover boots.
And Mirror Shield and Logic. Let's go.
Alright, that tells us basically nothing.
It tells us nothing, but it's interesting.
Considering that in order to do anything at all with the Mirror Shield, you need to bomb the Beamos up in Saddle Spirit. So, yeah. Absolutely nothing, as we find out Pierre is also dead.
Yeah, Cola
Also
making a
Bridge
good...
Scrub, giving a refund, okay.
It's not, though, because you pay after.
True. That's a no- is that a regular bottle or Rudo's in the graveyard crate?
I was not looking, I'm sorry. But Cola is making a good point. Having Requiem, having a hook and a bow, rushing GTG is not a bad idea.
It isn't, no.
Easily first bombs. I mean, we need a way to get there, obviously, logically, but first bombs. Let's go.
Can someone check what in the VODs what that bottle on the graveyard crate is? Because I can't tell.
That's true. We do not need beans. We do have our boomerang already.
Yep.
Alright. Is this our item? Ooh, it's Epona's. I was expecting to see that very late. Definitely rush GTG now.
Oh, for sure. Nothing at all on Dante Racing. Well, I guess Alex is a winner. And...
So that's...
MC Composer Brave for Alex. Another peek at the bottle for Baffi. I still can't tell what that is.
I think it might be letter.
It might be, yeah. I'm starting to think more towards that. The difference is very subtle, especially at that distance and that angle, but I think it might be a letter. And in this situation, if you're not sure, pick it up. You don't want to leave behind and then feel like an absolute doofus brave minutes before or later.
Yeah, especially, like... It's still information. You know? Jabu is required. Alright.
And, I noticed for Alex, I think his Navi stuff is, the read that screen.
Oh no. Terrible.
His little health sound is the froggies. Rivet!
So doing this... Does Alex have too low health sounds? Oh, no. It was his camera. Never mind.
Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna respond to that pun in chat. Kola Bachbi cannot get the bottle out of graveyard. He doesn't have the boomerang yet. Oh, there I. And he also doesn't. Yeah. He has to go adult to get his ring, so we don't know. If he had his ring, he would have probably picked it up if he thought it was a letter. But as of right now, nope. That is some incredibly distracting riveting.
Please kill one of these. Are these also Tektites? I've never
These
actually...
are Tektites.
Get some hearts. Get some hearts.
Please get some hearts. It's actually starting to get on my nerves a bit. There's Laro for Bethany.
Oh. I totally thought Alex was going in for a suicide there. Oh, there we go.
Alright. Thanks for getting rid of the remitting.
Uh-huh. Yep. I mean, honestly, this is probably a... Yep. I was like, I'm assuming Alex wants to go child. It's not worth the time of save quitting. Knowing that Deku... Oh. Where are we going, Alex?
That's a really good question. He's going at dull. Alex is staying time of day? Okay, I guess he doesn't have Bolero for Night Cac.
Yeah. Is Child Spawn...
Oh wait, no, Child Spawn's in
there.
Cac. Duh,
Yeah.
I forgot. Never mind, yeah, that's Night Cac, and zombie digging. I still can't tell what the base color of Alex's tunic is. I keep going between dark gray and dark green, I think, from my end.
Call it eggplant. Very dark eggplant.
That actually works.
I can't, like, tell you exactly what the base space is, but I think that's the color.
Yeah, I think everyone's reception of it is different depending on the monitor settings.
Gonna pick up Serenade here in the crater.
Yep. Songs are missing from Ice Cavern, Prelude, and OT, and Minuet. Our Minuet, Song of Time, Song of Storms, and the item. Welcome in, SpeedGaming 4 rating with a party of 46. Thank you for the raid. Welcome into an Ocarina of Time Randomizer SpeedGaming Live 2022. Online qualifier number 12 here. Looks like we're being rated from the Final Fantasy Twisted Quest Randomizer. Welcome in. We're 21 minutes in, got a ways to go. Alex and Duckby here on Restream, both fighting for bracket spots. As we find out, that's a good hint. Lockwood's is foolish.
That is a nice hint. Oh, going for Castle 2 here.
Yeah, interesting choice from Alex. Hoping to get a leg up with some information. Not sure what information he's looking for, but that could be fun.
Especially, like, setting time of day, it's interesting to me that he's doing it this way. And there is Longshot. Ooh. Bomb bag in Child Spirit. Available right now.
Yes indeed, with that boomerang. Took me a second to remember what ranged child weapon they had there. Sure, Jess game is still dead. And yeah, Longshot in the crater wall is quite an item to have.
But yeah, I was expecting Alex to make the child cac and graveyard loop there, so setting time of day this way might have made more sense because he could have just save quit, but oh, still night.
Barbu taking a second look at that bottle, I do think that is letter, so he's gonna do Dompe Race first.
Yeah.
Note that, with Longshot, he can pick that up as adult in,
Yep. Absolutely. And that is in Logic, which Boomerang is not.
No, Longshot is, though, because we have access to that item in Crater, either by blowing up Link the Gorn with a bow, or just by Bolero and using the other hookshot.
We think so, Kirby. Ooh,
Oh,
let's
choose.
go! We know where a bomb bag is, but choose are nice.
They are. And speaking of the bomb bag, Alex is going to go get that right now.
Yep, I think that is the play.
Yeah, I hope Barbu gets the, what we think is a letter off the card set right after this, because otherwise and if that is the letter and he doesn't pick it up, he's, that's not good.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does here.
Yeah.
He should know you can longshot it, but he is not getting it. Well,
not doing it. I mean, you do come out right here again. You just, oh, no, we're not. Alright.
Okay. At least he knows that is a bottle, so if he ends up needing letter later, he might just go back.
Yeah. He does have Alex dying again. Chat in shambles.
There we are. There's a recovery heart.
Yep.
Thank you. Is that only the 5-pack of choose there, by the way? That's not great.
Probably. That seems to be the way it is.
And the thing with today is Jabu is required. You can't just KZ skip and avoid the letter. You actually do need that letter.
Yeah.
No, it was a 10 and I just can't find it.
I mean, it could be Kirby, but I do think that was letter in the graveyard crate, so we'll see what happens. Time will tell.
Your sorry is for Barbu. Attack Wave the Hero, not all that helpful today. Boomerang is confirmed Wave the Hero for that, for Jabu, so nothing new at all. Hero for Wave the Hero River is also about as interesting. So, 2 Wave the Hero is not stupendously helpful here.
I'm still waiting for it to be Saria's for some random thing we need in Forest.
Possible. Let's see, get the bomb bag for Alex.
Yeah, where is Storms is kind of the concerning question here.
OT, Prelude, Minuet, or Ice Cavern. So nowhere accessible fast unless they want the KZ skip right this second.
Yep. We do not know what is on OOT.
Nope. That is a sometimes hit in these settings due to wind conditions.
Yep. You're getting those stones anyway, so Suns is on Burning Cack Nosley.
They have, sorry, a song, it's on the tracker.
Oh good, Nosley. That's a lot to take in.
And here's your set of commands. The thing is, Minya being nice, I mean, there still lies in the issue of, do we even need to go Forest Temple? It's quite possible. We can already get in and do a decent amount of checks with the bow and long shot, I guess, now. That is something. These Lizalfos are not cooperating for it. Alex?
Nah, I hate this room.
Barbu's other bottle was in Mido's house. I believe it was a big Poe. I don't think he's turned it in.
I don't think so.
Interesting. Not sure why, but he feels not done there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Nosley. Maybe, there's just a sense of, I already have a bottle.
I'm more just surprised if I don't remember about me turning into Big Pose a bigger thing. No key on map chest, no key on child climber for Alex. The spiritual that's not particularly fun.
Mirror shields and not breaking into ice.
Nope. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't turn into Big Po. He might have just forgotten, but he's gonna go do that now.
Yeah, Cola, exactly. Like, if you're climbing up river and you have a bottle, okay, yep, just kind of forgot about it. But you know what? You got Bolero. It's not the worst to get back there with the non-existent scale and iron.
I was going to say, I don't think Bolero's going to help. Here it is, magic locked. Not surprised.
Alright, so, Epona, useless today. Yeah, first off, Alex, don't die. Second off, please save. No? Okay, there we are. I was like, we're about to see why Spirit Key Logic exists.
And Barbie is not going to head river, he's just off to GTG. Fair enough.
Yeah, makes total sense. I don't think Alex...
At this point, probably just going to cut his losses and go to the other way of the hero place, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we have nothing to indicate that ice is a way of the hero.
Mm-hmm. It's a 1 in 3 chance of storms, but that's it.
Yeah. Alright.
I think that's a small chest in Hammer Rocks.
Yeah, I thought I saw a flash of yellow like it was a big chest, but I do not know. Usually you can see it.
Yeah, that was my thought, as I couldn't see from the quick peek, though it's hard to do on Epona when you're moving quickly. Going to see a fun little strat here from FB for the Gorilla Guard because OT is a well-coded game and collision is fun! Sticking the guard in the torch, doing some credit stabs, and there we go. Nice and easy.
Make sure you face the corner, folks.
Yep, Sun's on Grave is dead. That's actually a really good hint. See,
that is a nice hint. Now
it's just
Frogs
is dead,
2.
unless Frogs 2 has something, and if it does, that would be fun.
Frogs 2 looming. Yeah, no explosives on this GTG trip, so we'll see.
Find some here.
It's fine.
No, he does not have bomb shoes. He, that was in Child Shooting Gallery, which he didn't do. That's a bloopy off Tech Grotto. And it's time to count GTG.
1.
Yeah, Alex is the only one of these two with explosives right now. Yeah, gonna do Valley Lake here, it looks like, for Alex.
Mm-hmm.
doing some more additional child cleanup. Nocturne was on sorry, what the hells? Got two wildly divergent routes between our runners here. Both paying out with some items, so we'll see how this ends up going in the end game. Yeah, Alex hasn't done Deku yet.
Yeah, Alex did not do Deku yet. So, I mean, Alex is gonna have to do Deku.
It's required, Nosley.
It's required, and he knows it.
I would be more concerned if he didn't do Deku. Remember, it's 3-Stone Bridge and the boss key of the light arrow cutscene. That's why we're so glad to see Sunstrong Grave is dead, and why Deku is required. Why did not even though Lost Woods is. They still need to walk through Lost Woods, so you don't need to do the Lost Woods itself. Yeah, it's possible all 3 stones or all 3 child engines are available. That could easily end child move. That's a letter on the
River still way of the hero.
Yeah, thank you. I think the mirror shield is it. Moo indeed. What's the moo sound coming from actually?
Oh, Alex ran by the cow.
Oh, Brain not thinking there. GG is not giving a lot of keys here, as we find out DMT is still way of the hero for an item we haven't seen, and we're seeing back Lincoln. It's okay.
Interesting. Okay, so Alex kind of on the edge here as far as qualifying. It makes sense that he's pushing info.
Yeah. Hoping this will give him an edge. That's a small chest in the middle.
Yep.
Yep, Valley Back Lake Castle too, hoping to get something that will give him better info. Also, it's still foolish. Okay, game. Okay.
I mean, cows don't necessarily have to go moo. Here is a big chest.
Yeah. Moo is the word we use in English. That does vary for other languages. Yeah, this big chest here is technically hammerlock because you're theoretically supposed to, as if I need a peer hint. Technically, you're supposed to hammer one of these pillars down and then hit a switch below it. But no one ever does that to the point. I don't even remember
hike
what
back.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Because yeah, if he had that here, that would have been one heck of a hike, and thanks for the paperweight game. Much appreciated.
Totally worth.
Very worth it. I totally just spazzed the second back link hint, by the way. Up here. 4 keys is not much. I have apparently I almost has before. I was like, what even is the one that's right down? Is that a big chest on the right side? Yes, it is.
Yep. And we are safe coming some keys if it is yet another. Ooh.
That's a magic.
We need that.
Yeah. Are there any big chests on the left side? Because the thing with the magic meter is he doesn't need it technically as of right now. It is. That is a small key on the right side. Okay.
Yeah.
So this magic meter is Song of Time locked. This is important to note for later. But he is going to keep it, understandably. You do need it eventually. Can't do anything at all with it, but it will come in use eventually. Order is the Forest Medallion, yes, Nosley, though. Foolish Forest Medallion at that, which is fun.
Gross. Song of Time in Ice and Rudos on the Graveyard could put that magic in. Yeah?
It could, yes, Cola, with the bomb back and child for the boomerang to do child spirit for the bomb bag to get right side. Or to go around the other way, I suppose this would work actually. Mind that.
Naruto's letter T's.
Yeah, what the hell's... Definitely. Mostly, the fact that Sword Tunic and Longshot are both available early doesn't tell us too much. I mean, it's possible that Water has... that Sign of Time is on Prelude, but we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, none of these things have been in Way of the Hero locations. Hinted, anyway.
Yeah. No, Adult Lake has a wallet and a heart piece. So,
Well, we won't be doing those.
No, they don't predict them either.
A wallet is nice, but it doesn't refill, so...
Alex is routing late field checks into Deku now. And we get a hint here that Frogs 2 is dead. Alright. Burning Cack is dead, for sure. It does not mean we won't need to do Water or Fire Temple or for something, and it really doesn't require that.
Yeah, we might see Fire.
We are missing Song of Time.
Yeah.
And there is an item.
We can only hope that we don't have to see Foolish Water.
They really hope they don't have to.
Alright.
Something that's easy to forget is that you can do this Valley Crate in Logic as adult with the long shot. This is Fear Zero is Childbind, but it can and does sometimes come up in Overworld Entrance rando. There's also a distinctly goofier strat involving hover boots and some really particular backflips, but we're not seeing that. That's an RSL specific strat generally. And that DMT Way of Hero is concerning. We know it's not Begoron, because that's isolated and it's dead. We know it's not the top of DC, because Alex would have gotten that earlier, I'm pretty sure. DMT Fairy, which no one's been all the way up to yet. DMT Storms, the DMT Wall. DMT Storms would be the spicy option since we don't have it.
Yeah, DMT Storms is what I would be... It would be bothering me. Alright. So I said we weren't doing these, but we're doing these, because it's free Scarecrow.
Yep. And Buffy also doesn't actually have the Labyrinth. That was an open quota, which he will do after this. Okay, remember?
Yeah, I remember where it was.
It's an open quota. Yeah. So Buffy will find it afterwards. He'll lose like a minute or two adult fishing, but it won't be too much, as Alex is gonna find everything out of Midas house.
Sneak peek. A teal tunic awaits. That's like the one benefit to having all of your tunics be the same color, is that then at least Child Link is wearing a nice color the whole time.
Yeah, Cola, it is kind of hard to tell from the SGL tracker which medallion is what. Something to think about maybe for next year. Not sure what would be a good way to change it, but having a check from our friend is cleared maybe, because the way the SG trackers work, we can't really have an independent third tracker to mark the medallion locations the way Scrubs, the Silver Gauntlets, and ZSR do. Because SG's trackers are assigned specifically to each runner, I don't think we can have a separate unique medallion tracker. I'm fairly sure that just completely breaks everything.
Hear me out. We have a tracker set it up, click done for everything, screenshot it, and just throw it below where the comps are listed. Sigma?
Because SG's tracker is kind of relative to CSR's and TSG's and Scrubs. What is that on the volcano? I mean, if Profi wants it, he'll get it, which he doesn't, so fair enough. Pictures works though, surely, probably. I mean, something to think about.
Yeah, I think the other option would be you light up all of the medallions and then mark the required ones as they complete them. That's the only other workaround, given how the tracker works.
Yeah, I was thinking actually maybe we can have them... Because currently we have the names light up when they're required, but we could just light up the icons and then light up the names when the dungeon's completed. That might work better.
Yeah.
And actually I could probably go bug Feasel about that after this race even. That's a relatively minor fix.
Yeah, and that's for the... That's not even something that needs to change anything, just how our trackers do things. Which, by the way, our trackers are amazing. We're not quite at the 1 hour mark, but, is it a separate... Is it an R command, or is it just all of the...
It's the regular old commands.
Okay.
As the usual.
Yeah. Well, of course, our runners, Alexander Harold, and I will try to do this, Barbu? I tried. I attempted. You'll notice I am not saying one of these runners' names very often, and it's because I cannot pronounce it correctly. But our trackers, Born Traveler and Shannick.
And thank you to Natalie as well as my co-com, and your code to try your best and you'll understand, Mel.
Yeah, I tried.
The E is a very difficult sound for native English speakers.
Yeah, Nosley, I think that's just one, like... So, one of the difficult things with trackers is also trying to make them as accessible as possible. The lit up doesn't necessarily do anything. Similar, like, lighting them up. The colors are still there, but at least there are symbols attached. So changing the actual, like, done, not done coloring of the dungeon, especially to something like yellow, probably would go unnoticed half the time.
White and yellow just aren't exceptionally distinct colors. Even as someone who is who isn't colorblind.
Yeah. But I feel like we reached a pretty good solution, so hopefully Star can talk to the SGL.
Yeah, we still would want to modify the backend anyway, so that it's not longer required and done.
Yeah.
But rather that we just do it as otherwise. Feasels and things, so I'll... Not right now, because I can't talk and type at the same time. With talk about one thing and type about a different thing at the same time without going completely off track on one or the other. But here's Child Spirit for Barbu, so he does not know his doesn't have the Child Spirit hint, does not matter in the slightest. It's a required dungeon, he's doing it. There's no reason not to.
Nosley coming up with other suggestions. We usually have video of the runners. That's why the
runner
trackers
has
are
a
the
face
size they
cam.
are.
Yeah, if we have a face cam, yeah, they're there. It's also just, yeah, that's the main reason. I was trying to think of SG's LTPR layouts, which is what this is kind of based off of, and I'm not thinking of exercising those right now. Neither of these runners have face cam, but we have seen it on some of our other quality streams.
Yeah. But yeah, Basically, like Shannick said, thoughts have been hurt. We'll explore that. See what can be done.
Now I'm just feeling silly for not thinking of that earlier, because it has been bugging me a little bit. Just never really thought about what's so really just sorted out until we mentioned it. So good discussion.
Yeah.
Especially as our runners have been doing things that we've already seen and have, well, nothing new for the last like 5 minutes.
Must have been the 10-pack of chews, or did Alex pick up another pack?
Yeah, well, you did child shooting.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Alex has 7 chews, so child shooting must have had the 10-pack. Never, Cola. We are never seeing the graveyard bottle. It's that bomb bag.
Okay, also Bomb Grotto's Okay, there's our other domain wave here for Lawsuit's Bomb Grotto. Alex doing presumably just to see if there was a useful hint here that people might not otherwise get. Unfortunately, just to repeat. We do have all of our hints between our two runners except for the final dual hint. I do wonder what that is. Yes, Chad, I really want someone to please go and check that graveyard bottle.
Oh no! Oh, use a chew! Okay.
Yeah.
Nice save.
Just
yeah, Nosley, I'm pretty sure, and I cannot imagine Alex goes to domain without that bottle in inventory on the off chance that, you know, he can just take care of Jabu right now. Alright, come on, Sarias. Let's be the Kakwe of the hero. No.
Nope.
Dead to us.
Okay.
So Alex did decide not to go do the Sarias song check, which is Nocturne. It's not the end of the world as far as movement, because Child Spawn is like right there, but you need that. Yes, take it. Take it. Alright.
Second bow off the Goron pot. Sure. Doesn't really tell us anything other than I guess technically wasn't required for the bow, but it was for the stone anyway, so...
Yep, nothing. Nada.
That's not helpful.
It is not locked.
It is definitely not bow-locked, and we're not going domain quite yet for Alex. He has to take the long way there, because,
yeah, Alex is definitely gonna go by way of Death Mountain Trail.
Yeah. Hopefully, we hope Child Save get to CAC for the crate, and then to domain. Hi CCX, welcome in. Yep, those are our wave heroes so far. River's for a domain unknown at the moment. River is for the Mirror Shield. DMT, no idea. CAC had the Boomerang, confirmed. Sorry, as long as a maybe, and you found a magic so far in GTG.
I see it going a slightly different way, Shannick. I see Alex going back through Goron City to peek the DMT wall, because I don't think he's done that.
Nope, haven't seen it at all from either runner.
Yep.
And I would really
And
like to know
we'll
what that
then
is.
play Nocturne. Get the hint, get the bot.
Because I really want to know what that model is. We're almost an hour in and we still don't have a definitive answer on it. I got this CCX.
Oh, yeah,
Did I
no,
skip?
no domain yet. Soon,
No.
TM.
So, Alex not doing the... not doing the SFM. Actually skip the first SFM hint.
Possibly.
That was the big gore on that hint by my notes, so...
So what was the first SFM? Just, yeah, Big Goron being dead?
Yeah. As we just saw the other two hints we have marked as SFM hints.
Yeah.
Not the biggest deal, because we have no idea what the trade quest item is.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
And
right
who
here
knows-
anyway.
No, it's not, because I saw that earlier. 30.
Alright,
and that's a
the
boomerang.
mystery will be answered.
So, this is not in default logic. I think it might be a trick, but there is, because OT has some interesting coding behind collisions and the boomerang and just, geometry, I guess. As you find, that's a regular
just
bottle.
A bottle.
Okay. Huh.
It is not Rudo's. After all of that angst,
It is not Rudo's letter
it
there.
is not Rudo's letter.
That's interesting. Me big brain. Lol, indeed. And what the hell is a standout? It is really, really hard to tell because... Yeah, an empty bottle or potion bottle, because potion bottles just like regular bottles in the models. Look very, very similar to Rudo's letter from such angles and distances.
Alright, first look at some trail checks.
There's their actual letter.
We found letter, folks. We found letter.
Well, that
This game
works.
is bad. That's so good.
That is not quite. The last one was on bowling.
Oh, that was amazing. All of the bottles have been located within like 30 seconds of each other. Fabulous.
Fantastic.
Barbu
Good
knew
game.
all along.
Bakri evidently has better eyes than we do. Man. Even if I don't know if Alex knew it was a regular bottle, but if you aren't sure, you absolutely get it, just so you don't end up orphaning it.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of nice for... Unfortunately, as child, that fairy fountain is bad to get up to, so he will not be picking up that letter in this child segment.
No.
I had a point. Oh, but the thought might have been, oh, then I don't have to empty my big pill bottle. Either way. Oh, absolutely, Nosley. Trail is with the hero, so Alex won't be skipping that.
No, if he does, I'd be deeply concerned about where he's going. Alright.
Especially since the other hookshot is over there. So...
Oh, and I thought I just had discussing readability. I think if I can get Feasel to do it, I'll ask him for a to add like a little letter next to the hookshot, longshot to distinguish between silver scale and gold, and some hookshot and longshot, because the two are really darn similar, especially on this tracker. There's just a hurt piece off those, and Alex will probably be doing really here DMT now.
A letter.
If Alex goes up to the ferry, he'll get the trail hint, I think, but otherwise, I don't know. Currently just passing through Goron City regularly. We haven't actually seen the Goron City maze yet, so this is new. Big chest for Bahabi. I don't think I've seen like the Goron so Dins!
Need that.
Or, oh, the crater wall hint would not seem max fair. It's the trail wall hint, but those are distinct things.
I'm pushing the button. Reckless. Yeah, strengths and lights.
You're right, yeah, Cola. We're just missing 2 strengths and lights for go mode. I didn't really think about that, but you have a point here. Just under the hour mark, we're not missing much.
With 1 unfulfilled way of the hero.
Yep.
But also a couple checks left in the CAC. 10 and 20 are still available. I'll be honest, Nosley. No, I don't remember that. I don't remember what happened 5 seconds ago.
Here's the other Goron hint. But yeah, I do not remember you mentioning the ice, but if we could have a strength in ice, could be somewhere else. Not Alex. You can't hover boots over to the left side chest. That is not how you do it. There we go. 3rd time's the charm.
And it's small. So, Dodongo's paying out a little.
Yeah, Dins is required for Stone Shadow here. Sorry, I am tired. Stayed up way too late last night reading, and brain's not completely functional at the moment. Yeah, they can enter Shadow, I just don't think they're gonna go in yet.
Why not? You can do all of Shadow.
I know it, you can't know it. I'm scared of breaking things. Technologically, you might not be able to finish it, depending on healing out and what's in the Crusher room, but they can complete the place. That ends. Barbu can. Alex still needs to go to way to hear GTG for that magic meter. For that matter, magic's not in logic either, Shadow, because that's behind Song of Time in GTG, and we don't know where Song of Time is.
It's all just in ice.
Wait, possible. Oh, there's the other Spirit hint, and DC just hit it.
Yeah, this trail hint, if Alex gets it, could be big actually if it is that other double hint. There are quite a few that we haven't seen copies of, but we haven't seen any copies of that, so...
We did see the DMT wall hint a while ago. I have marked it as Kurgis game.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Alright. Shadow for about be here at the 1 hour 2 mark. Happy 1 hour, everyone, by the way. Oh yeah, one of the strength is almost guaranteed by a hero in Domain.
Oh no.
Not 100%. It could theoretically be, I don't know, a hammer or something, but it's very, very likely it's just the strength in Domain. Technically could be hammer, could be iron boots, could be a scale. There's a couple of stupid options available.
In Domain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, scale... potentially for lab dive.
We have not seen the letter spot, I don't think.
No. Did Alex not check that?
I don't remember, actually. Alex, by the way, forgetting to do DMT
Oh, yeah,
fairy, but
actually
thankfully climbing up.
almost forgetting to do this check.
That would have been really bad if he had.
That would have been so bad. I am sure that is I marked it off on my tracker already. Oh, but I didn't actually do it.
Yeah. Yeah, because if he had skipped this, he would have assumed it's storms and gone chasing storms, wherever that is.
Which, if it's an ice...
For that matter, we could have Irons be in Domain here in Domain just for some time off of, what's it, prelude for that match, for all we know. Thanks for the BTS backhand.
I like the Goron sword. That's helpful.
We at least know we can't get a wallet. Oh, Goron technically. Or a giant wallet, right? Because we have both the regular wallet and the sword. Strength and Shadow's a decent possibility.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. The other strength being in the back of Shadow.
Quite possible. I will actually try and pay attention. So, no one ever does this. Hasn't been done since the days of Season 1 before the clip through the falling spikes in Shadow became allowed. I'm pretty sure. Technically. You are supposed to have a strength upgrade to the Shadow Temple Crusher room, because you're supposed to pull out an invisible block to get on top of the, platforms over there to bypass the spike crushers, right? Yeah, everyone just backflips through the crushers. It's pretty free. You just need to not stand in the center. That's very counterintuitive, and you just flip right on through. There is also a very tricky glitchless jump. That's why the clip is the only allowed clip in the game is to bypass the really stupid glitchless jump.
Pulled out the chews. Having only 2 chews left, I don't know that I used them to open up this, but that's why I'm not a runner.
And does get the juice trail of the eyes here. Nice. I was gonna say if he'd missed one, that would have been a real shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex has been playing very safe this seed. I sure hope he doesn't go mode DC, otherwise he is not getting the dins for a long while.
I can't imagine you go mode DC. But not peeking this. Also interesting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do right off.
Yeah, we might get double shadow here.
Yeah, I'm not sure by how much, but we will get double shadow. Well, no, Alex doesn't have a magic.
Oh,
I don't think he's
right.
I don't think Alex is gonna get all the way to GTG. I don't think Alex is going GTG after all this at all, considering he's got Jabu to do, but
yeah, that's true.
Jabu way over here domain, so no, we're not getting double shadow. Even if Alex did decide to go way to here GTG before way to here Jabu and domain, before Jabu and way to here domain, here to get to GTG, clear the place, get magic, and get back to shadow would probably be after Bakbu leaves. The magic is out of logic in GTG. It is on right side, and and it is Song of Time locked, as well as, and even if it wasn't Song of Time locked, there's multiple keys behind the Strength 2, which is, well, you know, hard low mode. So
Alex really pushing skulls, and I don't know. Have you picked up a single one?
Don't think so. There's the boss key.
There's boss key. Spirit is magic locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Just absolutely saying, nope, I am not touching a single skull.
No. Yeah, no, Alex did. They've both climbed Child Spirit. There was a key on Sunblock, there was a key on Child Side, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There must be a key on adult, the early adult side for a third and a fourth and fifth, or who knows where.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it
go
very
ahead
well.
and guess mirror locked one of them.
Yeah, that would be 4 on those. Speaking of the Shadow Pressure Room, and a technical logical strength requirement here that everybody ignores. Here it is.
Whee!
Backflip, and on he up he goes. Big chest.
Strength? Ew, Goma logic.
Thanks for the slingshot, game.
Always a slingshot.
Technically, Major IW, man, you do need one of those in Logic to beat Deku to beat the game. I don't think they care.
No. Especially not with Lost Woods being foolish. Yeah, you're right, Cola. There is no key up there. Shadow is not strength locked.
Nope. We are a Song of Time away from Ganon's Castle being in Logic. You would strengthen Song of Time and either a strength or another slingshot. But runners probably wishing a little bit that their Wave of the Heroes were a little more useful than their current set of Wave of the Heroes, which is not great. I guess the river one is minorly useful for Mirror Shield, but the Domain Wave here kind of would send you that anyway. Poor job would send you that Urchin anyway.
Yeah.
Way of the Hero Trail for I guess might help a bit. Way of the Hero Cact does not. And Way of the Hero DMT, GTG does have some use.
Just missing that. Silver ruby. Yeah, I think if we do find irons for Song of Time on Prelude, Alex is at a disadvantage there. I mean, you kind of assume, oh, GTG key logic at that point, but without kind of hard evidence, I don't know. Do you have to follow that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's likely another slingshot available somewhere, but who knows. The game does sometimes like to be a bit silly. Here's another key on the pot.
Yeah, I mean, there were keys left in... That magic is probably strength 2 locked, honestly. Because there were keys left in...
Well, the Song of Time... Well, the fact there was a key on right side means it's automatically Song of Time locked and keys don't matter. I think we know. Should have clarified that previously.
Hey.
There's a strength. Redhead Grotto, which...
Cack Way of the Hero!
Cack is Way of the Hero, everyone.
Yeah. I didn't list it as a check that was remaining when I said there were still some in Cack, but...
That did exist, and so does this.
Yep, and 10 and 20. Oh no, Alex.
And Aang strikes again. Yeah, that is not a good strength location for Baffi.
I mean, don't you just run out and finish those things up after Shadow?
I hope so. If not, you could be in for a bit of a pickle. Well, we could have a strengthened Shadow, which would be fine for Baffi. A strengthened Fire or Forest would be less fun, considering those two dungeons are not required. And they would really like to not see those dungeons today. There's Roars.
Nice.
Which Alex can't use.
Yep. Is Alex's sound ahead of his video for you?
I think it is a second or two ahead.
Okay. It's like, am I crazy, or...?
No, I think it's just a slight decent. There's a silver scale on 10 skulls. Okay.
Makes routing a little
faster.
nicer.
Yeah, I don't think it does really anything at this point, but that is an item.
Long shot, the 2 hook shots. One was in Midos and one was in Death Mountain Crater Wall.
Yeah, they do both have both hook shots. Just needed to update the tracker.
No, they're both right.
They weren't 2 seconds ago. And Cola does have a point there. Do you really check Hacken if you have Jabba beatable the main raid here? Yeah, that's a point, because you do save some time if strength is just on the way, and I don't know for about you. Nils does not have a super fast way to Jabu as a child currently due to not having a scale. I thought the other one might be in Shadow Temple. That looks like a bomb refill in the lower spot, or is that something you actually want? Nuts, okay. Look like something round and dark colored, and I instant damage.
That is not an inaccurate description of a Deku Nut.
Alright, we will get an answer. Is it torches? Is it Zora diving? Is it King Zora for this wave here? Got a big chest here for Bakbu. Tubes, alright. Second tube pack of the seed, not super helpful. Well, you're just gonna hit things. The Floor Master. And yeah, even if it is KZ, you can't just get blue fire again, so that's the point.
Well, one runner can.
Yeah. Well, they both will be, yeah, because Alex does not yet have a magical player. The main hint is Icy Waters is still that. And overall, so far, watch me jinx the seed completely with this sentence.
I was like, don't say it, don't say it.
I mean, someone's got to say something automatically. Yeah, seed's so far been alright, and I've done a good amount of stuff at an hour or so, really. But, we are missing that second strength, we are missing those lights. That's really hard.
Yeah, this is why Kakariko Wave the Hero sucks so bad, honestly. Because there are so many things there. You are bound to find multiple Wave the Heroes, which, you know, is it or isn't it? Especially with something that's kind of as ambiguous as a strength. Or Sarias, for example. Okay, we have Sarias and a strength. Does that mean that it's strength locked in Forest? No, we just have trust issues because this game is bad.
The game does like to do that. We do have a big chest here on Domain Torches, so is this the answer? That's gold.
Lab dive. Let's go.
Lab dive, anyone? Did Alex actually pick up a fish or is just leaving it?
Oh, just play Serenade right now and go do lab dive. Yeah, now
I kind of want him to, but
now you might care about where those scales were. Alex did not pick up a fish.
a little surprised. I guess he just forgot about it. Right? I was all thinking about the skill he just got.
Yep.
But, it sure as heck ain't had heartbeats.
You need a fish.
He does need a fish. Yeah, you have to just, like, check King Zora, because that scale is so ambiguous as way the heroes go.
Alex. There we go. We remembered.
He's right here with Bamboo, but I'm a little concerned for him because he has no skulls and he's not doing any skulls, as we noticed earlier. That could be a very bad scale for him.
Could be bad.
Because we don't know where Iron Boots are.
We do not know where Iron Boots are.
Alex is gonna go check Lab Dive immediately, which fair enough, I think you really want to know. Is this it?
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, honestly, as soon as you realize you don't have the fish, I would have serenaded, gone and done Lab Dive, and then gone back through for
yeah, it's either Lab Dive or King Zora. We've seen, you know, Tactic Rather's dead. I think it was a loopy because Alex checked that a while ago.
Yes.
Yeah, Silver Skill is freely available, so it's either, and it's also doesn't lock anything anyway, so it's either Gold Skill or King Zora. And the answer is King Zora!
Yay!
Okay, that's really good for Valkyrie.
Yeah.
That's also a really silly spot. That's also just silly for the game to do things.
I mean, picking up a stick upgrade, 20 sticks going into Jabu? That's
It
nice,
is
though.
nice. Yeah, Alex just farmed for sticks and it comes to the game does like to do that, and Buffy's getting strength right now. That's good for him. So Buffy will be able to save a bit of time in not before the Lab Dive actually here. It's still gonna take a little longer to get to Jabu due to no scale, but we know the scale is inconsequential to Lab Dive, and I presume they're probably not going Water Temple without a pair of Iron Boots, because who wants the Prelude song with Foolish Water?
Yep.
There's the other Battle Lake hint.
Yeah.
So, at this point, really it's just a Strength 2 hunt. We've got our Wave of Heroes resolved. Other than KZ, and who knows what that is. But yeah, we're gonna set a Strength 2 hunt. They'll get to KZ eventually. And the seed's looking fun.
King Zora's gonna have our hammer.
KZ very well could have our hammer. Buffy, I think, might be doing a bit of cleanup before Jabu.
Yeah, I don't think he's done, Bombshoe Bowling.
No. He is also buying sticks.
Sticks!
I guess he has a wallet, so might as well.
Yep, might as well.
Actually, a fairly smart choice here.
Yep. And,
Not
like,
he's doing
the
anything
hiking
else
time
that's
here sucks.
It does. There's no real way around it for him.
Yep.
Unless he get a heart container off Fountain Fairy. Not too bad. He just has to eat the time. At least he doesn't... Yeah, he doesn't have to detour for Lab Dive. He's probably gonna do Child Lake anyway, because he hasn't done that yet. And just because he will want to check a letter spot with his what he has as a silver scale.
Yeah, absolutely. And then maybe start panicking about Lab Dive.
We are not getting a Frog's one hit. We don't know what it is. Could be anything. It does not have to be Wave of Heroes since Mirage is confirmed in River, but that Frog's one does exist. We do not have Storms, we do not have Song of Time, we don't have Minuet, and we don't have the randomized song item. Outstanding song checks are Ice Cavern, OT, Prelude, and they never did do that Adult SFM song.
Nope.
Because they've had no reason to go there. They've had too much else to do.
Yep. So Song of Time can't be on Ocarina of Time if that magic is our way of the hero, correct?
Because Song of Time locks our magic right now.
Yeah. and Shadow locks our Song of Time. So, I mean, Song of Time is in Ice or on Minuet.
Yeah, most likely.
That's about the only info we have about those last 3 songs.
Pretty much. What King Zora has might be useful information as well, because it's there's a good chance he's got strength too, but it could be a pair of iron boots for Song of Time or Song of Storms on Prelude, or for the item even. It could be a hammer. It could be hammer, irons, strength 2 are the most likely options for KZ. Don't really have a lot left at this point.
We're definitely running out of items that we're missing, but we still have question marks.
Yes, we do.
The redead target sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, VXR, you're right. The domain way of the hero could be bait for Song of Time.
It absolutely could, and if that's the case, well...
I mean, I wonder at that point, like, you're Alex who does not have the GTG info. You find your iron boots on King Zora. Knowing water is foolish, I think you go GTG instead of water.
Oh yeah. You assume it's... because even GTG could be... irons could even just be waiting over GTG. We don't know what the toilet has.
Right.
We do not have nearly enough information to know what the toilet has. Everyone knows the toilet has a key. Certainly not giving a hint for it.
Yeah, exactly, Nutsley. I think if you find something that could just be bait because of song logic, you save your foolish water for last. Yeah, unless you're really hard up for progression.
There was a key on right side Koa. We do know that magic is Song of Time locked, so Song of Time has to be available, either on Prelude, or on Minuet, or an Ice Cavern. One of the 3. It can't be on OT if that's a way to hear a magic meter. No, admittedly, there was not a magic meter in Shadow, but the other magic could well just be sitting over there in things.
Yeah, I mean, it could also just be in, like, the top part of Spirit.
Yeah.
Like, depending on if another strength did happen to show up along the way, there's a chance that, like, top of Spirit could have another magic.
Yep.
Or is there? Maybe.
Yeah, most of
it's
magic
left.
Yeah.
There was a reason I thought that it could be up there. Yeah, Jabu and Fire are my least favorite dungeons. I would say my least favorite to do is Fire, but my least favorite to watch easily is Jabu, because it's just disgusting to me. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's definitely an aesthetic.
Yeah. And then sometimes you get people with, like, weird texture packs. It's just...
Yeah, at least, texture packs are banned for a reason, but you do see them sometimes in more casual playing. Boomerang shot not there for Alex. There we go, that's 18 and 19 for him. We'll be at 20 coming out of Jabu here, with gonna get his 20th off the final skull. He remains staunchly skipping skulls. I really hope there's nothing on 20 for him. Yeah, CCX. We do not know which song is an item. We are missing the info on the Minuet, Minuet, Temple of Time, OT, and Ice Cavern song checks, nor we're missing the songs that are. We are missing 3 songs: a Minuet, Song of Time, and Song of Storms, as well as 1 item. Ice does not have to be a song, it could be the item, and that item could be required. We don't know. Rushing ice and getting nothing would be kind of funny, though at least you'd be able to get Keezy with it, which we know is Way of the Hero for something for some reason. Still don't know what or why, but it is a thing. We at least can't get fire arrows bait. We do have long shot, we do have hovers, we do have guns. And fire arrows are not in their place. So fire arrows are logically relevant, so at least that can be bait for Shadow Trial 2 or something.
We are skipping box skip today.
Yep. It is a frame perfect trick that only saves you like 2 seconds or something on the first try, otherwise you lose time. After showing off just how OP duck nuts are in this game, clearing out the bubbles into nuts in that room, which is nice because they have a frankly ridiculous hit. Not sure why, but hey, it works. This is also why Deku Nuts are the most recommended weapon on Ganon after the Hammer or Big Oron Sword, because they do 1 damage, same as bombs, Hookshot, and Enemy, and all types of arrows, except for they're easier to hit, because the hitbox is ginormous. Oh, is it actually if you fail twice for box skip? I thought it was once that time loss. Maybe it's twice. Interesting to know that. Jabu itself, though, is so far been a complete and total bust.
Yeah. Nothing here.
Unless it's good. We'll find out. It requires. And that's burying it down for Alex. We'll see what the item is here.
Item? Real item?
No, just a money refill. 130.53 blue warp for Alex. And that's the vanilla sapphire. He's gonna probably turn into 20 skulls then.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
expect at this point head adult and head for Way of the Hero GTG for him.
That's a tough call, knowing that there's only 1 check-in domain left. Like,
oh, okay, could be domain. Kinda depends on which Way of the Hero he wants to chase first, I guess. Maybe maybe chase domain first in case there's a strength 2 or irons or something to make GTG nicer.
yeah. Yeah, we'll just have to see. I think we'll be seeing Ice soon regardless. It just depends on which runner goes.
I think Barbu might go at least do a quick trip through Ganon and see if he can't get Water Trial Blue Fire maybe, and then go Ice. It's hard to say, because there is a good amount of checks available quickly in Ganon's. Ice takes longer for only a handful of items.
Yeah, I mean,
Alex
for sure, having completed
castle.
Shadow, you pick up whatever song or item is on Ocarina of Time, you go to your Ganons, you check what you can there.
Arthur cannot do Arthur that is can do games. Alex is not doing that. He, I think, is heading for ice with this group.
Yeah.
With a Bolero, with a...
Maybe we'll see Minuet first.
Oh, yeah. Maybe, I'm not I mean, I don't think that whatever song it is not gonna help Alex. The item with the use. And yeah, heading straight for ice makes sense. If it's Vanilla Minuet, that actually tells us some information about what this seed's logic is.
Yeah, but I mean...
And note too, it doesn't have to actually be a magic wave the hero in GTG.
Yeah.
We think it's probably magic, but it could be something strength 2 locked or in the toilet.
Yep.
It could be the Demos chest because Baki had no explosives going there earlier.
Right, and that's another thing that Ganon's gives us. Ganon's is hard magic locked. So if we find the other magic in there, it gives us some info. Because we didn't find the traditional second magic in Shadow today. Tragically.
So that would have been good to know. Okay, that was the only one available. Like GTG later here is resolved. What is that?
No, it's the strength!
Is that actually a strength upgrade?
It sure is.
Well, that's...
Silver gauntlets on the iceberg.
Interesting.
I do remember you saying it now, Nosley.
That is not King Zora.
That is not King Zora. Still info.
It is, and we'll see King Zora in about 5 minutes anyhow for Alex after he finishes ice.
Yep.
Because he's still missing lights, he's still missing magic, at this point I think he just the KZ wave here. Because he does not, like, from his perspective it could still be Iron's Peak for some time maybe or something else around.
Yeah. I mean, I do not think you bail on King Zora, it's just, if you find irons, then you say, nah. Because...
let's see, just getting complicated. So 135.17 for Battlefield, so not quite 4.5 minutes difference between the two leaving Jabu more or less. But Battlefield is also most of it has also done Shadow Temple.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not even sure why it matters, to be honest, because
just minor
there's a whole shadow ahead.
Well, not a whole shadow due to being part of a Jabu behind, but yeah, a good few minutes. On the other hand, part of the Jabu behind, but also part of GTG as well, so... yeah, you might honestly, Alex 2 might just decide to check the map chest to get blue fire and head out of here.
Yeah, and it's a big chest.
Yeah, let's see what this is. Alex is playing very thoroughly.
I mean, I personally would not bail out of ice just because I had an hey.
Thanks for the slingshot game. That's in logic. This is a Shadow Crusher slingshot anyhow, so seed's fine. Thanks.
It's good if you avoid the big storms bait, Cola, but Alex also still has unresolved Way of the Heroes. He's not chasing bait yet.
Alright, child fishing for Buffy. We know this is something completely forgettable. That's another big test for Alex.
What you got for us, Ice? Is it lights? Are we done here?
Verdict is double defense.
Nice.
Thanks.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Back adult for Barbu. We'll see where he goes next. That looks like probably Gannon's, which makes sense for the density and to get the fire. Nice keys getting Alex. And actually, Barbu proving me wrong, where is he going? As, Alex, you forgot a silver rupee! Whoopsies! Doesn't like just jump and then realizes, oh, the gate's closed. That will definitely make sense with Barbu. And Barbu is playing a Pona song. Now I'm really not sure where he's going. Tech grab to check the scale, I guess? Looks like it.
Oh, sorry about that. I ran out of water.
No worries. Water's a big thing to have on hand as a commentator.
Chat.
Yep. Got a pretty good sized water bottle myself here.
Alright, Ice. What we got? More money. Oh! Okay then.
Sorry, I had to AFK for a second, what?
Oh, well, it was Song of Time in Ice. Which, yeah, kinda means that whatever Sun King Zora is for our lights.
Yep, cause he doesn't lock anything else we need.
Yep.
Everything else we have is in logic.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really want to see a hammer here, but like I said going in here, that's how this game works.
And the item is Strength 3!
Okay then. Alright.
That is an item.
That is indeed an item. And Alex running to outside Ganon's Castle Ferry.
Yeah, because he cannot do Light Trial yet. Still does not have that magic from GTG. Barbu will be going right on over there after this, though. Yeah. Kak also waited here for its strength upgrade since they're all since it all ties together.
Yep. But yeah, for anyone who is newer, there are a couple of things that can't be directly hinted way of the hero, Light Arrows and Zelda's Lullaby, but it sure can hint to things that lead to those.
And Alex does know GTG is way to hero. I think he's going there after this. As Bellevue picks up his strength too.
Alex definitely
Bellevue
knows.
at least gets blue fire for King Zora here. I don't think you'll leave that behind when you're right here.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if Bellevue finishes ice though. We'll see.
I'm not
It
sure.
wasn't OGC, so off to Spirit Diz for Alex.
Yeah, I mean, you already know that there's a magic somewhere. Golds obviously don't lock your magic, so I think at that point, Alex knows magic is all that can be in GTG.
Bellevue is bailing out of ice. He's gonna set for roars, and I think he wants the Orphan, which is actually fair.
Oh. Yeah?
It makes sense from his perspective. He does not know where Song of Time is. For all he knows, it's Irons KZ for Song of Time.
Yeah.
And at this point, he's just gonna go for Darfin, which I think is quite understandable, and heading for Roars means it's a pretty quick trip back. Gonna feel a little bad because Vino's Strength 3 is there, but this is a sensible play for him.
Oh, for sure. I mean, basically, you can go get the hint. You know, after this. So, getting the in my castle is gonna be a little confusing, but...
Oh, probably my castle. We are actually not completely certain.
That's true.
Yeah, if Alex does get an add logic, magic, and spirit, he could skip GTG completely. We'll have to see. Well, yes, Nazi, it's Way of the Hero Magic and GTG at this point. We're fairly sure of it. It does not mean that the other magic can't be at the top of Spirit, which is logically magic locked, but not practically magic locked. Good old Spirit logic.
Yep. Runners
everything
in
past
chat.
the adult door here is adult.com door is magic locked. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask, any runners in chat, do you just like have a special box where is spirit magic locked, yes or no? Or just check it?
It's key 4 on adult climb.
Oh no!
Ooh, you're getting Ian value like.
Gross.
Your key logic is rather complicated, to be fair and honestly, so I get that. But the magic lock part is comparatively simple. If there is a key on some block or map chest, it's magic lock.
Yeah.
The why is a bit more complicated, but the simple version is just if there's a key, it's magic lock.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what the heck else is going on. If there is a key, it's magic locked. Understanding why it's magic locked is where spirit key logic gets complicated.
Yep.
And the same goes for if there is a key on the right hand of the Colossus that places Longshot locked. Again, not hard to remember, it's the why that gets I'm making a pretty decent time on Alex here in spirit. Spirit key logic isn't exactly basic logic, to be fair, honestly. It's kind of the advanced course. Spirit key logic does only apply to small keys. Boss key can be anywhere. Of course, unless you're playing no logic. And there's the last key, invincible chests, which makes sense.
Yeah, understanding spirit key logic is like, every time I think that I understand, it randomly decides to go do the thing where oh, you have 3 keys and a usable magic source available to you, so you find a hammer in the map chest that's in logic that locks your strength too. This
Yeah,
is
it's
bad.
like that. I once had to explain in both English and in French. I was monitoring a race at one point where fire arrows were waved here on like Hyrule Field, I think, to get fire arrows from the spirit map chest and a key from the sunblock chest, I think it was, to go to Adel Spirit for Dins on the boss key chest. Because the key layout in that spirit. I don't remember the actual key layout, just knew that it was fire locked and that fire arrows were waved here for it.
Winrova could have magic.
Yep.
Magic at this point can be anywhere magic locked that we haven't already seen.
It could be the Wasteland, which would be bad for Alex. Kind of bad
Yeah.
for Alex. Not completely terrible, but not.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere other than Spirit, I think, is bad. And that just means going and doing GTG, but it's just more time that he's got to spend doing other things. I mean, having that Furor's win set in ice, I feel so bad. I've never seen Alex bonk this much.
I think this is just a bit of a rough day for him execution-wise. He's had some beefs here and there, and it is one of the reasons I thought he is finishing Spirit before him is he didn't bonk everywhere. But if he gets Strength 3 in Veil, this could potentially be a fairly decently quick season. Like if he had gotten Strength 3 and then come over to finish Twin Road with Head Canyons, it'd probably be around the 2-hour mark. Gonna be a little bit longer than that since, well, assuming Knights are in Light Trial, correction. Sorry, I do have the 15-minute delay, so brains in a few different places, looking at the racing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised to see a finisher in, like, 15 minutes, so now-ish. Just because the strengths were a little tricky, but 2 of them were right next to each other, and people are so suspicious of full clearing Kakariko, if nothing else, that... I think even if you expect it to be bait, most runners are not taking the path Battlefield. Try.
Words are hard. Always spoke when you see it in level Cola.
Yeah, exactly, Cola. That's the, no, I won't say that. That's too mean.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a way you go fire anytime early this seed with the way their items worked. You might check the chest with Lovaji, I guess that's about it. And then let her on the Twin Rover. I'll let people know of finishes.
It is not a magic on Twin Rova here, so Alex is gonna have to go GTG.
Yep. Which is
and we're gonna find out where our lights are.
Yep. Ganning's practice, I imagine, yes. Honestly.
I mean, we could end up with another situation here where if it is in fact we need irons for storms on Prelude behind water. I'm just saying, Ganon's doesn't necessarily have magic, it just has the access to the other magic.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. That spirit done for Alex, and Barbu is heading across the bridge. Yeah, there are a couple magic locked world checks. I did see Composer Grave, which was something completely forgettable. We're missing Wasteland.
It was nothing. Yeah. Ew. That's gross.
Well as Hammer for Lights and Fire, that would be pretty silly, Shanna.
Alex reversing. And we climbing.
Yes, we are. That's a hammer!
Anyway, we found that hammer we were talking about. We don't need it, clearly.
Yep, that's a big gesture about Barbu, but yeah, we definitely don't need the hammer at this one, I think. Oh, hey, thanks for that slingshot.
Alex should not get baited. I say should not. It doesn't mean that he won't, but Alex should know that it's magic in GTG.
Why did Alex even do the fairy? Honestly, don't know, but he did. As soon as he does. As he knows that these are not way over here and that they can't have his magic, and I think he just he just realized he doesn't have magic to Wasteland.
Oh no, he was doing the beacon like the Gondor.
That works, yeah, because also, for some wonky reason involving OT's very funky coding, going down into and then back up from the Wasteland hut, lights up the poles under certain circumstances. And lights are in his castle. Yep, as expected.
Hi, Hill Knight.
Hey, Hill Knight.
It's very late for you. We're very early.
Yeah, it's light trial, honestly. And, Hell Knight, Barbu still needs to get Strength 3 off Way of the Hero King Zora to go get his lights out of what we now know to be light trial. And, actually at this point, well, you want to know if there have been any finishes yet, Mel?
Sorry, what?
You want to know if there have been any finishes yet here?
I mean, sure. This is around the time that we were saying we would expect one, so...
we have had a first finish. Mr. Mario got done at 154.44.
Oh, imagine that. In chat. Mr. Mario, just go light trial.
Indeed. GG's, Mario. Sticking up.
GG's.
As we find our next tree pack in Forest Trial.
Yeah, having not done ice, you know, there's a chance King Zora is still bait, but, we're about to get
Barbu did not clear for wars,
yeah.
Which is good, because that way he has a faster way back to ice.
But didn't grab blue fire?
That's a problem. I guess he can go to the map chest about mass improvement of ice, but it still is time loss.
Yeah.
Where even is the...
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find read my DM's list to mixed success. That's multiple times. There we go. Brain is functioning mostly.
Storms is on Minuet.
That makes sense, actually, Mario.
Yeah.
They just never did it. Never had a reason to go to adult SFM with Foolish Lost Woods with the way they rounded.
So does that mean water is well and truly garbage?
Yeah,
Oh no.
you don't need the item or the minuet.
Yeah.
Then. Water was complete garbage. Prelude and no TR minuet and the item, and even though the item, whatever it is, can't be required as Alex gets his magic.
And that's functionally go mode for Alex. I don't think that having an entire shadow to do, I don't think he's catching up here, but should still be closer. Oh, yep, especially without grabbing blue fire.
I think Bachmi may have just realized.
Yep. Nocturne is hinted?
Is
the burning cat. Yeah.
Yeah, burning cat is hinted. I was like,
I thought those were removed.
Yeah, and Mario Bachmi went ice following the KZ wave hero, but did not stop by ice cannons for blue fire. So he so what he ended up doing, if my brain can catch up, so he ended up getting straight to off the iceberg, setting for ores, bailing for spirit, and then now he's back.
How many bottles did you get, Mr. Mario? Oh.
Mario did ice at 40 minutes and his cover was did, so that he got 3 total.
Sure,
Nice.
sure.
That works. Sorry, having a little bit of a chat with Bachmi in DMs, because, well, it does not take that long to finish the seed from this point, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to keep languages I'm gonna open this big chest just in case this is it and KZ's fate for irons or something. From his perspective, fair enough. And gets his last slingshot. EGS for Alex. It looks like Bachbu is just going to complete ice before going back to KZ, which is a choice here. KZ is waved hero, but it could just as easily be bait, and he doesn't want to have to come back in, I guess. He could save in here, go check KZ if it's nothing reset, but I can see why he's doing this. It's not the most efficient play of all time, but I do get it.
Yeah. Grabbing blue fire and Ganon's, you probably would have gone and back, done that first, but...
With the way he wrapped it at this point,
yeah,
makes more sense.
This makes sense.
Catching up on the finishes list. Idano was second place, 159.04. Sniping Mr. Martin third, 159.09. And Exodus was close behind, 2 hours and 45 seconds in fourth place.
Oh, GG's.
GG's. We do not need irons, but from Bahu's perspective, it could be irons on King Zora wave the hero to go to Water Temple for the prelude check for Song of Time to go obtain his magic meter from GTG, which is logically required. The Song of Time is logically required. Practically, he could not care less about actually going for it, but he doesn't need to keep in mind the logic. And thanks a lot, Hellknight. Once we're in interview, I can go plug in the numbers, and I think we'll have a pretty good idea of how we get to interview between these two. We'll be the top 32. Pending drops, of course.
How many runners did we have tonight?
11.
11. Okay. Also, happy 2 hours, everyone.
Happy 2 hours.
Give our runners a follow. Maybe. Yay!
That's working, yay. To my runners a follow Alexander, Harold, and Bakbu. Thank you also to my co-pal, and to our trackers, Warren Traveler and Shannock.
Trackers, the real MVPs. And thank you, Star, of course, for co-comming, but also organizing all of this.
Yeah, big shoutouts also to my co-admin Miraba, who is presently visiting family, I believe, hence why she is not around tonight, but it's much appreciated for all the work she does. Keeping me on track, helping to spread out the workload, and she's honestly just a great ass at work.
I feel like this whole game can induce anxiety.
And there's not your time for Bakbu. I was gonna say, please don't leave!
Yeah, don't warp out.
If he had, that would have been really quite bad. I think you guys
that
that Song of Time. Okay, that actually tells me something I need to go back for Casey.
Yep. Okay. Yep, walking out. All is right.
He's good. He'll be in go mode here in a second. Well, effective go mode. And... here's our slide from Alex.
Surprised he's opening any chests, but I suppose.
Not even sure why for him, but I guess Autopilot as Bakbu has now got Strength 3, and GG's to Dylan Meeble, 205.15. Fifth place. I need to step away for a minute, be right back.
Alright, light trial. Give us the goods. Alright. So just another climb, Ganondorf and Ganon fight. And the rest of Shadow. Oh gosh, I missed it. What did Alex do?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. You've missed nothing, except the
Yeah.
light arrows, which you already knew we were finding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yep. Ferrar's wind strats are nice when you do it correctly. Definitely never screwed those up before. Redhead hook, not great. Next. Door down.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean... Haley, welcome in.
Welcome in, GG's there. Spoilers on the delay, but my ex also knows leader in chat was in fact one of the other runners in this qualifier. My brain is also about 5 places at once.
It's not a jetty jet, it's like an old prototype of a jet. Oh no! Oh gosh. Okay, phase 1 down. Alex getting baited by whatever it was in this chest.
Yeah.
Oh yes, choose. Makes sense.
Logical Magic was in GTGs. Yes, it feels like a super jet in his 7th load. But that's he's gonna fish up here shortly. He's also... Yeah, so... I'll say that and catch up with the functions, actually. Brain's still in 5 places at once, so one less thing will be on the set list here shortly.
I don't think that it's possible to have gotten 10 out of Logic Magic.
Not at least that we saw, no. As GG's to Bafew finishing 7th, 2:11.58. Behind Dylan, Dylan was 2:05.15, I think I announced it, and then Volk41 was 6th, 2:09.45. GG. The other
GG
magic
is
was
everyone.
Probably in cannons, yes, honestly.
Yeah, there were a couple other big chests in Lake Trial that were... Yeah, we will never know. We did see Composer Grave Chest. It was small and insignificant.
Okay, so we will get Barbu in for an interview. I will be translating. Let's see how my French does at 10:30 p.m. on 6 hours sleep. Barbu is Québécois and his English is not the best, so we'll see how this goes. Bonjour Barbu, bonsoir et GG.
Bonjour, hi, thank you.
Chat and Mel, feel free to ask questions and I will translate. Et quel ici, Barbu, GG pour le 7e place ici.
Merci.
Told him, hi, good evening, GG's, and on 7th place. Qu'est-ce que tu as pensé de cette seed?
Comment dire, on peut se faire avoir facilement. Je te dirais, surtout avec la skill que tu trouves en enfer au domaine. Je t'avoue que je trouvais ça un peu bizarre de trouver la skill là. Et je me disais, ah, c'est sûrement Kazel, mais quand j'ai trouvé la force 2 à Svalbard, je t'avouerais que j'étais comme bon, faut que je finisse mon donjon, peut-être que je vais avoir d'autres choses derrière, peut-être Spirit. Je sais que j'ai beaucoup skippé une partie de Spirit en adulte, mais je me disais, ah, si les Light Arrows sont là, ou tu sais, je pourrais revenir facilement en fait. Mais ouais, la seed, côté logique, elle pouvait être troll, autrement dit.
Barbu commenting kind of how the wind here sent you on a few places, so he knew, he got a little baffled by the skill, but then figured it was KZ. Skipped a good chunk of Adult Spirit, thinking it probably wasn't it. Oh, that's part of how he caught the Alex, is he actually skipped checks in Adult Spirit, knowing that couldn't be it. That explains a bit. And yeah, the logic of the seed been a bit troll. You can tell next about 10 skulls. Barbu, tu n'as jamais fait des skulls, mais Alex a trouvé l'autre skill sur 10.
Ok.
Donc, il a trouvé le skill en domaine, c'était sa deuxième, et il est allé directement au lac pour la dive, c'était un stick upgrade, je crois.
Le dive union?
Ouais.
Ouais, bah, je t'avoue que. En fait, au début, j'avais commencé à faire les skulls, et à un moment donné, j'ai vu que la seed, elle voulait. Dans le fond, elle voulait plus, et je voulais rush. Fait que pour moi, de faire les skulls à ce moment-là, je sais qu'il y a beaucoup de monde qui vont dire, ah, t'aurais pu les faire en chemin. C'est juste, j'avais mon idée, j'avais déjà mon chemin que je voulais faire. Et je cherchais surtout un bon bag en début de speed, fait que. Pour me débloquer justement à cause de DMT qui était voix avec. Je t'avouerais, c'est pour ça. J'ai vraiment. Je me suis dit, les skulls, c'est vraiment secondaire comme ça.
Okay, so Barbu did do some skulls early, but he ended up skipping them later on because he was following the way of the heroes, looking for a bomb bag more for the DMT way of the hero, and then just doing progression. So he decided to just skip them, focus on other progression, and hope it was nothing. Ouais, donc les produits héros, c'était domaine pour Ostra, effectivement, River pour le Mirror, DMT pour le lettre, Kakariko pour le boomerang et la farce, et la magie en GTG.
Ouais. Je t'avoue que quand j'ai vu la magie à GTG, je savais déjà que j'étais hors léger parce que c'était derrière les s'occuper. Il me semble que je l'ai rushé quand même très de bonne heure dans la seed en plus GTG.
Ouais, la magie était effectivement le low mode de Alex.
Ok.
Parce que, il a, sans magie, il a fait two ice.
Ok.
Il est allé au GTG, il a trouvé sa magie et il a travaillé au Shadow. Finir ça et après, il est dans le tour du GT maintenant contre les Iron Knuckle. Explaining a bit to Buffy about the magics and when they found them. Don't die here, Alex. Mais Milkweed, you've got any questions for Buffy?
No. I mean, KZ was the big question, I think, was on all of our minds. I guess GG's for not thinking that letter was in that bottle in the graveyard crate.
Ouais, le bouteille de graveyard. Nous avons tout pensé. Est-ce que c'est la lettre? Une bouteille normale? C'est quoi? Nous n'étions pas sûrs.
Ouais, ben c'est justement quand que j'ai checké la deuxième fois en adulte, quand que j'ai fait le graveyard, j'avais bien vu que c'était pas RL. Et j'avais déjà vu que j'avais déjà bu de peau en bouteille. J'étais comme, ça me donnait rien d'aller chercher mon bouteille.
Yeah, Barbie only realized it was a regular bottle and when he checked it as a adult, wasn't sure his child, but with a bottle of regular bottle, he wasn't gonna pick it up. Ouais, tu as raison. Alex, c'est sa première bouteille, je crois. Donc il l'a récupérée et confirmé pour nous que ce n'était pas la lettre. Qui est bizarre parce que tu as trouvé la lettre sur DMT juste après.
Ouais.
Telling Barbie how, Alex confirmed that it was not a letter in the crate just before Barbie found it, not long before Barbie found the actual letter off DMT. Great one cycle for Alex on Dwarf.
Oh.
Mais nous n'avons jamais vu l'autre magie, c'est probablement un canon, peut-être. Il y avait un deuxième deck chest en Blade Trial. Ça peut être les iPhones.
Un Boots or...
Le marteau peut-être pour... Le marteau particulièrement pour Fire, c'était l'autre magie en Fire. Noting that we never saw the other magic, but decent chance it's probably in cannons, or maybe there's a hammer. There's an FA test in Light Trail, particularly hammer for other magic. Sense.
We saw.
Wait, non, j'ai oublié. Thanks, Melfi. Alex a actuellement trouvé le marteau. Fée de Colosse.
La fée du Colosse. Ah,
ouais.
Ah, j'avoue, je l'ai pas fait. Le pire, c'est que j'étais en train de... J'ai pensé de le faire quand en fond, j'ai trouvé le bon ban. Je me suis dit, ah, peut-être je le ferai après Spirit, mais bon, vu que c'était mon dernier don en Spirit, parce qu'en fait, j'aurais sûrement goûté la fée du Colosse avec le Westland en plus. Justement, j'avais une petite question pour toi, Star. Je sais que j'ai skippé SFM en adulte. C'était quoi le chant qu'il y avait?
Mario nous a informé dans le chat que c'est Stan.
Ah, ok.
C'est un millier. Et GG's to Alex here, finishing 8th, 229.39. GG's.
Jeez.
Yeah, GG's.
Donc ça soit minuet, soit un item sur Prélude et l'autre sur OOT.
Ah, ok.
Explaining to Barbie about where Minuet and the last couple of song checks were. Alex will be joining us for an interview, and let's see how much I can juggle bilingual languages.
So.
The GG's to him. And there he is. GG's, Alex.
GG, Alex.
Oh man, there's so much I could have avoided. I could have played way more aggressively. I could have saved that, and like at the beginning, you saw how rough that was. That's because I've been playing a lot on BizHawk lately for the multi-world tournaments.
Change of
yeah.
emulators. Wait, Barbie,
No, I
Alex.
was playing on VC.
Oh wait, the change of platform. Barbie, Alex, tu l'as compris?
Yeah, oui, j'ai compris.
Okay. Alex, doing a bit of a bilingual interview here for Barbie, but yes, that would not help.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty happy about this seat though, because it was Jet.
Yeah, fairly. For you, I think the biggest problem was, well, you got that magic out of GTG quite late was one thing, and just, Barbie got that much earlier.
Yeah, I don't know if it accounts for the entire time difference between you, but certainly collecting 20 skulls and taking the time to turn those in, like the peace of mind was
Well,
there, but
10 skulls was certainly worth it. That saved a lot of time.
Yeah.
20, not so much.
No. Actually, that's a note. Barbie, il a perdu de temps sur fait Magico Mode, effectivement, en faire pratiquement 20 skulls. 10 skulls, est-ce qu'il lui a sauvé un peu de temps, mais 20 skulls, c'était un grand perte de temps pour lui.
J'imagine quand il a eu la skill à du skull, il pouvait aller faire Jabu direct.
Ouais.
Tu gagnes un peu de temps.
Wait, tu as raison. Yeah, Alex was able to do with the scale. You were able to save some time on Jabu. The thing too, though, is like you did all of Valley, you did Lake, you did Castle 2, back Lake hints. That you were looking for information.
Never found that. Yeah, that was the primary reason for that. Was just trying to get as much info as possible. What I should have done though was I really should have started skipping things like Goron City early as possible because it didn't have very much.
Yeah, Alex qui dit qu'il a potentiellement fait dans une autre situation, il va probablement skipper certaines zones comme la Grande City parce qu'il y avait rien. Tu as skippé Grande City actuellement.
J'ai skippé Goron City, j'ai... c'est quoi j'ai skippé d'autre? Bah, techniquement, j'ai skippé le puits, parce que j'avais jamais SOS.
Oui, vous deux n'ont jamais trouvé SOS. Nous savons le placement de SOS seulement grâce au chat. Explain to Barbie about your choices there, Alex. And yeah, Barbie skipped Grand City. Both of you skipped the well. Neither of you found storms. It's actually on Minuet. We only know that
he told me
chat.
after he finished.
Speaking of Lee, GG's to him, finishing 9th, 222.57, which is the final finish of this race.
Yeah, he told me that he full cleared GTG. He did ice a lot earlier than I did.
Nah.
Yeah, ice switchers could get a little punished this seed, just because it kind of opens up more earlier that might distract you from those Way of the Heroes.
Yeah.
Alex, there was a very funny moment. We were all dying to find out what was in that letter in the crate in Graveyard, and we kind of have already covered this, but the hilarity on Restream was that you picked it up. We all thought it was letter. It clearly was not. It was a potion. And then 30 seconds later, we saw letter in Trail Fairy. And then you found the other bottle on Bombchu Bowling. So we're like, oh, we know where all of our bottles are now. Great.
Yeah.
But then you almost ran right past the ferry.
I know, I actually, I forgot a second, and then it's like, oh, wait, I gotta go back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I actually just forgot.
Ouais, Barbie, nous expliquons encore la situation avec le budget et aussi Alex a accidentellement oublié le fait de DMT, mais il a souvenu après un moment, heureusement. Yeah, that was oh, Alex, don't do that. Otherwise you're in trouble.
Sincèrement, le seed, pour vrai, c'est rush tes voies du héros, rush ta progression, et c'est pas mal ça, je te dirais. C'est pas mal. Le seed était quand même facile pour ça, en fait.
Ouais.
La seule chose qui
Ouais.
pouvait être tricky, comme je disais, c'est sûrement la force 3 qui est sur KZ parce que t'as la scale et ça peut t'amener à faire d'autres choses, mais sinon, en dehors de ça.
Peut-être, mais si tu en trouves le skill sur Discord, ça devrait comprendre la logique parce que tu fais l'updive et tu trouves rien, donc
Ouais, ben,
on
si c'est.
sait que KZ est rien. Doit être
Yeah.
redire.
Sinon, ouais, c'est pas mal ça parce que pour vrai, la seed en tant que tel était facile à comprendre. Excuse-moi, c'est tard, faudra que j'y aille, fait que. Faudra que, dans le fond, faudra que j'aille. Fait
Oui.
que merci pour le restream, merci pour l'interview, et on se reparle plus tard.
Oui, et bonne chance dans les plaquettes si tu es qualifié maintenant. Où es-tu sur cette liste? Un moment. Je pense tu es sur. Joel, where are you? Tu es 14e sur la liste maintenant.
Oh, nice.
Avec une score de 91 points, 91,02.
Nice. So, thank you for the stream, GG Alex, and
GG.
maybe next time. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank
Night,
you.
Barbie.
Yeah, have a good night.
Thank
Alright, so translation of some of those things. Explain Barbie noted, yeah, the scene could have been pretty decent because the way the heroes did point you in the direction of your strengths and your magic and all that. I guess the one thing for him was that he thought it was Scaleway of the hero because he didn't know, he never found the 10 skull scale, but if you do find it, then you know it's not gold scale, and that can't be it.
I did check it.
Yes. Yeah.
That was funny because it was exactly what I needed.
Yeah. You forgot to pick up a fish, which we're like, no,
Yep.
grab the fish.
It
grab
worked
the
in
fish.
my favor.
So we figured,
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna go. You ended up getting a stick upgrade. We discussed a little that you had just farmed sticks.
Yeah, it's like I always make the play that I'm probably gonna get garbage,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it burns me more than it should, and sometimes it saves me an hour.
Yeah.
In RSL, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rando do
but-
be like that.
Yeah, the other part I was explaining to Barbie was just where he ends up on the list now, but yeah, that was quite the seed there. Final way of the hero list, to rehash this with Barbie, was domain for strength 3, thanks game. River
Yeah.
for that mirror, letter in DMT, boomerang and strength in CAC, and then the magic in GTG. We never saw the other one, it's probably in that other chest in Light Trial, I think.
Like I actually did go for like clearing spirit in the hopes of finding magic locked magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Barbie actually did skip some chests in Adult Spirit, knowing that couldn't be it, I guess, yeah.
I went in hoping to get out of logic magic so I can skip GTG.
Yeah, sadly did not happen. Magic was the only thing in GTG, but you needed it.
Yep, well thankfully it was my glow mode, so it wasn't a big deal. And I knew at that point that Light Trial had light arrows, but I was kind of nervous to see what was in the back. Probably should have skipped it, but I've been burned by skipping things.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite
Yeah.
highlights, though, are like Hot Rodder having long shot at least thrice.
Yeah, game does tend to do silly things. If it can happen in random, it will happen at some point.
Yep. Anyway, I better get off because I gotta gotta still make dinner.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
makes sense.
that is very late.
GG. Aren't you in Western Canada? Alex,
Yeah.
I forget what exact time zone. So it's not as late now.
It's just about 9.
9 p.m. I can't eat that late. It gets to like 6:30 and I'm hangry.
Oh, I just eat at any time.
Oh man, but
yeah, GG's. Thanks for joining us for an interview and letting us restream you. Any runners still in chat? GG's.
yeah,
Heck, I
GG's.
even did a last minute edit for my Plando so it would just play vanilla music.
Nice. But yeah, GG's. You actually end up placing here in 31st place on the leaderboard.
Let's go.
You did get
It could be
79
worse.
points here, which dropped your 69, which was your previous lowest score, and that did work out for you. Currently, we have one drop. Zephyr, who is somewhere on this list, 13th. Barpi was 14th on this list, is currently 14th on the leaderboard, 91.02, pretty nice. But yeah, Zeph in 13th place is unfortunately unable to play in brackets, so I know currently that goes through 33rd place. Your brother Alpha Mario X is current 33rd, and then to those who have not been contacted by Mara or I yet, you will be receiving DMs tonight or tomorrow morning to go get your information and to verify any more drops. Because we have been contacting people throughout the week to get signups in for those who were confirmed in brackets previously. But we'll have the last few in and go make sure that the list is to date. And then brackets will start this weekend, Saturday preferably, assuming we can get everything together, and that should be pretty fun.
I think Star was saying you're in, Lee.
Yes, you are the top 32 there. Also, just to be clear.
Which, I mean, you know, last year the 32nd seed went on to win the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll see. What the hell's
I'm gonna have to
squeaking
play
in?
way more aggressively if I'm gonna do that.
I mean, we'll see. Current 31st, assuming no drops. 1, 2, 3. You would be Clint with Cariosa in round
Great.
1.
Well, I know I'm gonna lose unless I go aggressive. Really aggressive.
Well, there you go.
This is going to be Brackets is 32 player best of single elimination round of 32, round of 16 are best of 1. Semifinals and finals will be best of 3. The challenge will be posted officially in the SGL Discord once all people and numbers are finalized. And then the schedule, need to go make sure the SG schedule is set up correctly to submit brackets matches. And it's going pretty soon. This weekend, ideally. That will be pretty interesting because I got a pretty good set of runners here. Got a mix of top runners, new runners, people I have barely know. Should be a pretty good time. Got looking forward to these brackets this year. Should be some interesting races to be had. Those will be taking place over the next 3 weeks. So the full schedule, the full timeline, rough timeline we have established for brackets is in the rules document to be found in the Discord. It's the OTR channel pins and channel information. But those brackets, online brackets, round of 16 will be from this Saturday through the Wednesday the 14th, and round of 16 will be the 15th through the 19th. We've got quarterfinals scheduled for Tuesday the 20th through Saturday the 24th, and semifinals most of the next week. And then finals will be Friday the 30th through Sunday, October 2nd. So got a fairly quick timeline, so we can make sure that we get this done by the end of the main online event on October 2nd. Should be pretty fun. Make sure to join the SGL Discord to get information, to get updates, and to volunteer for the races yourselves, because we've got a lot of bracket matches coming up, and we need volunteers to get them on Restream. So please help us, give us a hand. If you're available, please do. I think that's about it for us. Any last thoughts from either of you?
Just another thank you to our runners for letting us restream them. GG's to everyone who participated. Give them a follow. Their links are in chat. Our amazing trackers, Warren Traveler and Shannick, who pushed all of the buttons in the background to make everything show up when we needed it to. And Star, thanks for being on comms tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. That shall be it for us for now. Have a good night all. We'll see you in brackets.
Goodbye.